Watch this video.
I'm suing my mother for $8,000 for stealing money.
I'm so sorry. How much money, dear?
$8,000.
$8,000. Okay. Not a small sum. Continue.
When I was 14 years old, my mom set up a savings account for me, and we both agreed that the money was mine. She put money in it every month, and I put money in it when I could contribute, and she got mad at me one day, and she just decided to take all of the money out and
I
not
didn't
notify
just get
me.
mad at you.
Miss Carol, I'll be with you in 1 second. Go ahead, Zoe.
I'm sorry.
I got drunk, and I was partying, and I blacked out. I ended up in the hospital. My mom
In the hospital. Wow.
It
Okay.
only happened once.
No, the hospital part is the issue, ma'am. Go ahead.
My mom decided that I was irresponsible, and she decided that she was going to take all the money away from me, and she didn't tell me, she didn't let me know.
Okay. Few things. Zoe, how old are you?
I'm 23.
So you're 23 years old. You are a legal majority. You're a grown woman. You're saying this account was started when you were 14 years old?
Yes.
And whose names are on it? Are
Both of ours,
Both of your
yeah.
names are on it, and this is in a bank account?
Yes.
Okay. Both people are on it. You say you contributed sometimes to it, and you're saying that the full amount was yours, agreed upon?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have an agreement or something like that, or was this all verbal?
It was a verbal agreement, but
Okay.
both of our names are on the account.
And you can show me that?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and offer that to my bailiff, ma'am. Lord have mercy. Okay. I am looking at a statement from Accredited Bank. I do see that this account was started many years ago. And I do see the complete balance was $8,000, and it looks like the full $8,000 was withdrawn. This was withdrawn by you, Ms. Carroll?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Both Mary and Zoe Carroll are listed as the co-owners of the account. All right, Ms. Carroll, your daughter's suing you for $8,000. That's not small, ma'am. Why
No.
is she saying that you owe her all of that money?
Well, Your Honor, I started the account, as she told you, when she was 14 years old.
Which was a very nice thing to do, I want to say, right? I think that certainly in these days and times, it's very important that if a parent can, they set their child up for a position of fiscal success. And I'm going to be direct. I think especially when we're talking about trying to close a wealth gap within the black community that has black families having 1/10 of the wealth of our white counterparts, this is very encouraging to see. Go ahead, ma'am.
Well, I set it up so that when she finished college, she could have a start. I helped her through college. I didn't want her to have any loans. But shortly after I opened the account, she started drinking. She has a drinking problem.
I didn't drink or party more than
she
any other
drank
college
in high
student.
school.
Zoe, I'll let you speak uninterrupted. You will give your mother the same respect in this courtroom. Go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. She was a good student. She's a good student, but
She graduated from college?
she
Yes.
graduated from college. In high school,
Zoe, I didn't ask you anything just now. You will be very clear when I have a question for you, young lady. Go ahead, ma'am.
but in high school, she started hanging out with the wrong crowd. She was drinking. There were several times that I picked her up. But when she started college, she was great. She was a great student. I did not know that she needed that money. After she had an incident in college, before she was going to graduate, and quite frankly, I thought she was going to die.
This is the hospital thing she's
yes,
talking
I
about.
got to the hospital and she wasn't awake.
Was she in a
So
coma?
I
off a
had-
Was she-
hangovers.
One more time, Zoe, because you're really about to get on my nerves, young lady. And quite, let me just say this. The level in which you are trying to disrespect me in my own courtroom, if it's any semblance of the disrespect you have shown this woman who raised you, I see why we're in court today, mother-daughter. I'm starting to see why. But I'm not going to have it, because I didn't give birth to you, and I don't even like you like that. So let's relax.
She had been drinking and her friends called me, and that's when I found her. But as you know, in savings accounts and banks these days, there's no interest being earned. And so when I opened that account, not only did I want it for her, but I wanted it for her when she was ready.
Right.
I didn't think she was ready, and there was no earnings on my account because the interest rates were so low. So I moved it to a CD. I never touched the account. Neither of us can touch it without penalties for 5 years. I feel like in the next 5 years we'll probably get our life together.
So you moved the money from what was originally just a basic no interest bearing account.
Correct.
You took the $8,000 out, and now you're telling the court that you have since placed it in a higher yield certificate of deposit,
Yes, Your
CD,
Honor.
so that it can accrue some interest until now you decide she's ready.
Yes, Your
So
Honor.
that's where the money is now.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's in a CD.
I wish I could go on vacation with it, but I didn't. I saved it for my daughter.
Okay, well, you don't look like you're in financial need, ma'am, so I understand why you didn't spend it, which is nice. Ma'am, let me ask you this, Zoe. You tell the court that you need this money. What do you need this money for?
Well, after I had graduated from college, I had a job.
And what was your degree in, ma'am?
Communications.
Okay.
I had a job lined up in LA in PR, and I was going to use the money to pay for my first month's rent and deposit and everything else that I needed to move. So it's not like I was going to use the money to be irresponsible. I'm not an irresponsible person. I don't party more than any other college-age student or person.
But you're not a college-age student, ma'am. You just told the court you graduated with a degree in communications.
Yeah, but she's talking about when I was in my party girl phase, I was in college. I didn't party more than any other college student. I made straight A's. I got a scholarship to go to school. So I am a decent student, and I feel like I was responsible enough to make a decision to move across the country to start my career.
Let me ask you this. What put you in the hospital? Because we kind of skipped over that. Next thing I know, your mother's saying she thought you were dead. So what led you to the hospital, ma'am?
Because I was out, I was partying, we were drinking. I feel like someone probably slipped something in my drink or something because
But what happened? Did you?
I just blacked out.
Oh, you passed out.
Yes, I blacked out.
Okay, so you probably were suffering from some form of alcohol poisoning.
So-
You can sit in this courtroom, young lady, and be cavalier about it if you want to. But there are people that went to sleep last night that didn't wake up this morning. I want to be very clear with you. But you'll learn these things as you live a little more, if you live a little more. Okay, back to you, Miss Carroll. So she's saying that she needs this money to get this PR opportunity. Without it, she's claiming that she can't make the move for this great career move. What is your take to that?
Well, she graduated, she was interviewing. I had no details about where she was interviewing or what she was doing, and I didn't know until after the job had been rescinded that she needed the money. She didn't communicate with me
Oh, so
at all.
the job is gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I am very sorry. Like I want her to thrive and do better than I did.
No, I do believe
she could
that.
Get a job on the East Coast. There are other opportunities.
Well, now, I don't know, Miss Carroll, that it's necessarily your business at this point. She is 23 years old, where her job is. You know, at some point, you have a responsibility to let her be an adult and try to figure that thing out. And you can't keep the bird so close to the nest and expect her to get the maturity that you want for her. Zoe, let me get back to you on this. Okay, so you are minding your business, you're preparing for this PR job, and you are preparing to move across the country to pay the first and last month's rent, and that is when you realized the $8,000 is gone?
Yes.
Okay, and when you realized it was gone, that's when you sent the text messages to your mother?
Yes, because she did not let me know. I just got a notification from the bank stating that the money had been withdrawn. And when I got the notification, I texted her and I let her know. And confronted her about it. And she was just like, I don't have to explain anything to you, and all that stuff.
All that stuff, okay. Well, let me find this out. When she said that, how do you feel about the money being in and I understand, ma'am, that the CD is in both of your names as well?
Yes.
So technically, according to your mother, there is access that you have to this $8,000. It's just in a high yield, can't touch it right now account. How do you feel about that?
It's so stupid because if I needed the money to move now, what am I going to do with the money 5 years from now? It's like I'm going to have to wait.
I don't know. Be grateful that you had some compound interest and invested in something to actually
But
build
it's
wealth.
not going to do anything.
I was actually not done speaking, young lady. As I was saying, and you really need to hear this part. Oh, I don't know. Allow it to continue to accrue compound interest at a probably pretty nice rate per the time that it will be able to compound and do something that actually improves your generational wealth at that point?
Yeah, but that's cool and all, but that's 5 years from now.
That's cool and all. Okay, I got it. Spoken like a real broke person, right? Okay. Ma'am, do you have access to any funds currently?
Yes, what I make at my retail job.
Okay, so you are working
Yes.
in retail temporarily until you can get an actual career path job in communications. Is
Yes.
that what the court is to
But I
understand?
had one, but my mom ruined it.
She said that she's sorry for that. Are you still applying for those level of jobs right
Yes.
now? Okay, and that job search is nationwide, or how
It's
far?
in LA.
Okay, so you want to be in LA.
Yes.
Period. Because you're ready to get away from
Yes.
mom. Okay. Okay. You said, I'm just wondering. You say you have such conviction. Why?
Me and my mom never really had a great relationship. And it's mainly because she was always away and working. So me being a party girl and going out with people, it's honestly because I didn't have a mother figure. I didn't have someone in the house. So I went to other people for guidance, and she would just get upset at me. It's like, how do you expect me to respect you as a mother when you weren't a mother?
I'm sorry. My bailiff Elijah has something to say. What you think about it, Elijah?
Why? Like, she's lucky to even have a mother still alive.
Say it one more time for the people in the back.
You are blessed to have a mother alive.
Yeah, some people wish they could call their mother and they can't. Some people wish they had a mother to care about their economic position and can't. Some people wish they had a mother to, I don't know, be invested enough literally and figuratively with them to spend their money on your education so you could graduate debt-free so that you're not paying back Sally Mae like me and most of the people in this courtroom.
I had
young lady.
scholarships.
I had a full academic scholarship to the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. In fact, Chapel Hill paid me. And if you intend to further your education past this little bachelor's degree of yours, you might find yourself in some debt. So again, just perspective, young lady. See that little entitled attitude you got? It's going to really, it's really going to play itself out for you in a way that you're going to see some consequences that I don't think you necessarily want. But anyways, Ms. Carroll, I'm not going to sit up here and discipline your child for you. That's for you to do. Have anything else for the court before I make my ruling?
She's right. I was a single mom. I didn't have any help. I was working, but I tried to provide as best I could and send her to good schools and live in a nice neighborhood.
Ma'am, let me stop you. She's not right. You're being gaslit right now by your own daughter. I also had a single mother, and she worked 3 and 4 jobs at a time and ran businesses as she ascended up a ladder that allowed me more and more resources rather to attend the finest institutions of higher learning, as you have done for this young lady. I'm black woman to black woman. I'm not going to sit up here and let you feel shame around that. I'm not going to allow this entitled young lady to make you feel guilty for doing what any mother would do if they were able to. Now, I understand at her age and also with her generation, I think this is a generational gap we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. At her generation, she wants her cake and she wants to eat it too. She wants to have a mother who can put $8,000 in a CD for her, a mother that can pay for all of her college expenses in addition to her scholarship, a mother that can do all these things, but then she wants you home every day with 3 meals a day cooked. She wants you to also put the finest clothes on her back. I mean, which one is it, Miss Zoe? Your mother is not Superwoman. She can't provide and make sure you're in a safe, comfortable neighborhood, make sure you're in the best of schools so that you're even qualified.
For then maybe she should have been a better wife so the man
Oh,
could do it.
Lord, okay. The court finds as follows. Legally speaking, it's very clear to the court per this bank account that both of you two were co-owners of said money, period. As such, it's not what you would intuitively think. I think that most people think when you co-own something, you own it in half. You actually don't. You own it in its entirety jointly, which means, Miss Zoe, that maybe had you been a little faster to the draw, you could have taken out the full $8,000 and done whatever you wanted to with it. But you didn't do that. And so your mother, who has absolute equal legal right to the full $8,000 as you did so. Thus, she has full legal rights to the full $8,000 to do with it what she chose to do. And you could have done the same thing, I want to be clear. So I don't like your attitude in this court. I don't like the way you disrespect this woman that did everything for you, but that's not the basis of my ruling. I go by the facts and the law. The emotions, somewhere else, somebody else's courtroom. We do equal justice here. And the facts are, legally speaking, she owns all the money as much as you did. But now she's put it in a high yield account for you. Neither of you can touch it for a period of 5 years. I really hope and pray that in the 5 years, Miss Zoe, you get some maturity, you get some appreciation, and you get some gratitude for the position that your mother has greatly contributed for you to be in, where you can have a high-paying job. You will not be a part of a generation of poverty. You actually represent the best chance for us as a community to advance the wealth gap and, frankly, the cultural gap. Young lady, I wish you the best. Your case is completely dismissed. That's my ruling.
All rise.